Okay, so this is my iPad. This is the painting that we're going to do today. And it's, believe it or not, it's kind of a simple painting to do. It's not that bad. And it's actually a lot of fun to do, and it's very carefree and wispy, and it'll turn out just the way you want it, because it's just, you know, pulling out a lot of beautiful foliage, leaves and such. So, can you, Amos, can you show this painting that we just did down there? We're going to do that painting, and I didn't have another canvas that size, so we're going to do basically, and then something a little bigger there. And they're very dirty old brushes, but I love them. They're the best. Okay, I'm going to draw basically the top line that I kind of see here on the landscape. Okay, so, woo, ready? There, I just drew my painting. I think we're gonna mix up some kind of surprising colors for this painting. I'm gonna put an undercoating of color that's gonna vibrate with the green. Go to like a cooler color, because colors recede when you make them cooler. If you ever look at the landscape, the colors that are further away get grayer and less on the yellows. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to do the trees up above. That's a little sap. I'm going to mix it in with the cerulean. And well, I think I am going to add a little sienna just to mix it up a bit. Okay, so I'm just drawing. See how I'm just take a definite brush stroke. I'm not trying to fill it all in. I want some tree holes to show through. So just, this is really, I paint in an accidental, purposeful way. The trees, it's a little darker. So I'm gonna do that same brush stroke. Go ahead and do the sky, because I like to work around. The whole painting has to kind of come along, come alive all at once. You got to keep it moving. So I'm using a bunch of white here, and I'm mixing it into the color I already have on my palette, basically. See that? How I just pull that color into the white? Because I don't like to use straight white. I want it to be interesting white. Okay, and I'm going to go back and get some more. And that's going to help give your painting some unity, because you're actually using the same colors throughout. Okay, white, right there's one. See it? How it accidentally happens? I can kind of find them. See that little space there? I'm gonna bring my white down into it. Just accident. Do you see what I'm saying? Just bring in a little bit of white here and there. Mix some roll my brush like a, kind of like a leaf, like that. Going right over that orange, because we're not trying to show all that orange now, we're just going over the orange and letting bits and pieces of it show. Just give that painting an energy. I want to show you something on this, on here in the picture. These weeds, they start down at the bottom. They go all the way to the top. See that? And so when you're doing your brush stroke right there in that area, we're going to go ahead, go back to the painting, and we're going to go from the top to pretty much the bottom in our strokes. Try to cut across that a little bit. Nice. And these start from the bottom. In order for me to get that paint to roll off, I have to roll my brush kind of across like that. Twist. I like that blue back there showing through. Isn't that neat? Look at that blue kind of peeking right. That has a great energy to it. Right? just don't want them showing that much. So I'm covering up some. Okay, I think that'll be good because we're gonna put some flowers on top of that. I really like that blue back there, so I'm not gonna try to cover a lot of that either. It's really interesting. And I'm gonna put some highlights on these trees. And this was a little sap green and yellow. And the sun's coming in from the left. It's like a magic trick anyway. So you're just gonna grab it in the middle of the Kleenex and then you have all these little edgy things here. And it's gonna magically mix up the paint and blend it. And I don't have to do it. And it's more natural and it's not controlled, which is nice because we tend to control things, don't we? This takes it out of your hands. I'm going to go right over that. Streaks on that side because some of those weeds go right up there. So isn't that a neat way to do it? It's the impression. And it leaves a lot for the imagination. It's a very happy, lovely way to look. Find candy. Tiny flowers to get some depth back here. Flowers, look at how they're kind of dancing across the field. Isn't that nice? I think this painting has joy and peace, just like we intended. Here's a flower that's cut right across the landscape. See it? Let's do it. Are you ready? Slow motion. Sweet. Isn't that nice? Little flower. Stems going up.
Looks beautiful.
Thank you. Covering up still more of that ground. And pop it. Sun's coming from the left. Oh yeah, this is where it comes alive, doesn't it? And there's our painting of the week. Very exciting. We did it, and the phone's about to run out of batteries.
Look at that picture. It's going to be available online.
There it is. Blessings to everyone. Come back and see me next week. Bye-bye.